on. So last class we discussed about torque slip characteristics of induction motor. So another topic in the fourth unit is circle diagram. Which one? Circle diagram. So circle diagram is, the definition of the circle diagram is, it is the variation of stator current with variation of load on the motor. Is the variation of the stator current, that means how stator current is varied with the load on the motor is varied. So the purpose of the circle diagram is, it is used to determine full load stator current. So full load stator current, full load power factor, and full load slip. So full load efficiency, that means whatever the parameters that are regarding to the full load. Full load efficiency is the torque, full load torque, and starting torque, maximum torque, maximum power output, So the purpose of the circle diagram is to determine the following terms without loading the motor. So in this we have required two tests. Two tests required to compute circle diagram. That is, one is no load test. Another one is the blocked rotor test. So already we have discussed about no load and blocked rotor test, how we can apply the no load and how we can get the blocked rotor test, whatever the parameters. From no load we can have no load voltage, that is V0, no load current, that is I0, no load power, that is W0. We can get the data. So from blocked rotor test, we have the following data have to be required, that is short circuit voltage VSC, short circuit current ISC, short circuit power WSC. These three data can be required. So after that, whatever you have to be analyzed to draw the circle diagram is, so from no load test we require no load current has to be drawn with an angle. So that is data analysis we required. So no load power P0 is equal to root 3 V naught I naught cos pi naught. From that we can get cos pi naught, that is equal to what? P naught divided by the root 3 V naught I naught, root 3 V naught I naught. So from that we can get pi naught equal to cos inverse of P naught divided by root 3 V naught I naught, root 3 V naught I naught. Similar way, from short circuit test, that means Blackwood rotor test, we can get, that is short circuit power is WSC root 3 VSC ISC cos pi SC, VSC ISC cos pi SC. Cos pi SC equal to WSC divided by root 3 VSC ISC. Pi SC equal to WSC divided by root 3 VSC ISC cos inverse. These are the required. So after that one we can get the data from no load and Blackwood rotor test. We can calculate the angle pi naught and angle pi SC. So these are the two things to draw the circle diagram. After that we can calculate the short circuit current at rated voltage. Short circuit current at rated voltage, that is IS equal to IFL by VSC into IFL by VFL into V rated. By using this formula we can calculate short circuit current at rated voltage. After that, impedance per phase. So impedance equal to what? Voltage per phase divided by current per phase, that is short circuit VSC by ISC, VSC by ISC. So from these analysis we can get from the no load and Blackwood rotor test. So from copper loss 3 into ISC square RL RS. So RS equal to what? WSC divided by 3 into ISC square. So x value equal to what? Square root of z square minus r square, z square minus r square, where ZSC is equal to short circuit impedance. So XS equal to short circuit reactance and RS equal to RS equal to short circuit resistance. Short circuit resistance. After that data we have draw the circle diagram. After that one we have to draw the circle diagram. Draw the circle diagram. Draw the circle diagram. So taken is x-axis, this one is y-axis, x-axis, y-axis. So in x-axis we can take the reference is voltage. So y-axis, x-axis is some x. So first of all draw the what we can get from no load test. We can get I naught with an angle of pi naught. I naught with an angle of pi naught. First of all, this one reference point O. So draw the no load current. Draw the no load current. This one is I naught. Draw the no load current with the angle of I naught. So with the angle of which one? That one is angle of pi naught. Angle of pi naught. After that one, draw the rated short circuit current. Draw the rated short circuit current. So with an angle of So this one is ISA. This one is ISA with an angle of pi SA. With an angle of pi SA. With an angle of pi SA. So after that one, we have to draw adding these two by vectorically. Adding these two by vectorically. So we have to put a points. So this one is point Q. This one is point G. Point G. So after that one, drawing the I0 value and ISA value. So combine these values. That means join the Q and G. Join the Q and G. So after that, draw on parallel line that is parallel to x-axis. That is parallel to x-axis. That is parallel to x-axis. So after that one, we have to draw a perpendicular line that is parallel to y-axis from G. From G. From G. So the meeting point of x-axis, we can put any letter, let's K or anything. So after that one, we have this joining point is the output line. The joining of Q and G is the output line. The joining of this point is output line. Draw a bisecting line with point of G. So we have some bisecting lines. We have to draw bisecting lines. That bisecting lines joining point is the at meeting point is some value, that is P. P is the bisecting point. So take a radius of PQ. Take a radius of PQ and draw a one semicircle. Draw one semicircle. I am taking PQ as the radius and draw the one semicircle. Draw one semicircle with a radius of what? With a radius of PQ. With a radius of PQ. And meeting points at with this one is put L value. So this is the, we have to draw the semicircle. After that one, we can draw the torque line. After that one, we have to draw the torque line. So the torque line is drawn by taking the 2 points by bisecting of the GK. Bisecting of the GK. The pointing point of this one is J. We have to put J. So we have to divide GJ line into another one. GJ line into another one. That is putting of H. GH by HJ equal to GH by HJ equal to R2 by R2 dash. We have to take a ratio of R2 by R2 dash, that is equal to some value. That value is GH by HJ ratio. GH by HJ ratio. That one, drawing the GH and HJ line, we have to join QH. Join QH. The QH line is torque line. The QH line is torque line. So after that one, draw a line that is perpendicular to the point P, that is parallel to the output P. So that is point cut at PM. The point cut at PM. So draw a one parallel line that is parallel to y-axis, that is cut at a point output line. Cut at a point output line, that is putting as N. So angle at point is P. The similar way, draw a line that is perpendicular to the torque line. So that cut at a point is ZTM. This one is TM. T is a point P. So after that one, we have to draw is a one parallel line that is to the output line. We have to point extend, that is F. Have to extend F. After that one, we have to put a, we have to use by using the set squares, we have to draw a one parallel line that is to output line. We have to use the touch the semicircle at a point of, that is F. This is a point of F. This is putting that semicircle star point is A. Semicircle point is A. So joining this OA. Joining this OA. We have to, up to now we have to drawing of the circle diagram is finished. Circle diagram is finished. After that drawing a point OA, is the angle is some pi. Angle is some pi. After that one, draw one parallel line that is parallel to y-axis with a point of A. With a point of A. That cuts at output line, torque line and reference line. So putting some points A, Z, B, this one is C, this one is D. So this is about circle diagram. This is about how to draw the circle diagram. I am not tell any performance characteristics like that. Man, purpose of this, these are parameters we are not discuss. First of all, we have to discuss how to draw. I am again telling that rough diagram. I am telling that rough diagram. So roughly I am telling. So I am taking in y-axis voltage, in x-axis somewhere reference. So draw the I naught. Draw the I naught with an angle of phi naught. With an angle of phi naught. And draw a parallel line to the x-axis. Parallel line to the x-axis. After that one, draw short circuit current. Draw short circuit current ISC with an angle of pi SC. Meeting of these 2 points. Meeting of these 2 points, that is output line. That is output line. Draw a line that is perpendicular to this point, that is parallel to y-axis. That is parallel to y-axis. That is parallel to y-axis. So from this point we have to bisect. We have to bisect and take a one point and take this one as radius and draw one semicircle. And draw one semicircle. After that one, this point have to be divided into 2 sections by taking the ratio of R2 by R2 dash and draw this point. This one is torque line. This one is torque line. After that one, draw a perpendicular lines that is from output line to the torque line. So this is one point, this is another point. After that one, draw one output line that is parallel to, by using set squares, we have to this one. After that one, joining this point, some points. After that one, draw one line that is parallel to. So this is what I am telling. So next class we have to solve one problem and the purpose of the test has to be calculated. by using the what the parameters, how to calculate full load current, how to calculate full load power factor, full load slip, efficiency, torques, and maximum power output. So thank you everyone. So if you have any doubts, please respond in our group. Thank you.